Okie snoky, guys. So I'm in the process of installing Hyper-V, Ubuntu on Hyper-V from Microsoft, which is free hypervisory, a fancy virtual machine from Microsoft. It's free, and I'm in the process of installing Ubuntu on it. Yeah, that's it. So until I figure that out, I will use the attack box for this one. We are at task number 9, connecting through the proxy, which is the FoxyProxy. We'll use FoxyProxy in order to connect to the proxy easier on Burp. Task number 9, we have the Burp Suite module, or the Burp Suite room that we do, the basics, which is part of the complete beginner path. Without further ado, let's see. Start the machine by clicking on start the machine, right? The usual process that we know. Then use the Burp Suite proxy. We need to configure our local web browser to redirect traffic through Burp Suite. In this task, we will focus on configuring the proxy using FoxyProxy extension in Firefox. It's pre-installed on the Burp machine, but I will show you. I cannot delete it and reinstall it on this machine, but I can show you everything that you need to do. So in order to, we go for FoxyProxy in order to download it. And you can see it, for instance, in the attack box we use Firefox. We can see it in the Chrome Web Store, FoxyProxy. We install this, and then we will find it under our extensions. We see it over here. Then we go to preferences, proxies, and here we can configure custom proxies, right? For this one, you can just add the title, the type of the protocol that you want to use. Obviously, it's HTTP or HTTPS. Most of the times, and then country additional information, which is not necessary now, but under host name, port name, these are important. Let's not create one now, and let's inspect the Burp one. We have the title Burp, right? We just identified with a color green. It's an HTTP request under the default proxy IP and port 8080. After that, we save this, right? And we just activate it by going over here, FoxyProxy, and then Burp. This process is easier than going always to settings and then here searching for proxy, or just going to, I believe, privacy, security. We have to search for network. Let me see. Basically, it's under general, obviously the last settings that we are looking for, network settings, but we just, for easier or faster search, we just say here proxy, and we kick that off, manual proxy configuration, and here under HTTP proxy or HTTPS proxy, also use this for HTTP proxy, so we don't have to configure it for both. We just kick this off and we configure it for one. Basically, we do the same process here. We say 127.2001 port 8080, and basically we did the same thing that we have with FoxyProxy. It's just a much simpler step to use FoxyProxy. Now we go in Burp proxy. And here we have intercepted something. We drop because we don't want that. I will go for interception off. Okay, we go over here. We go like that. And here I will jump again in Burp. I will say on, and let's now jump here and let's reload to TryHackMe. Now go again into Burp Suite, and we actually see our get request for TryHackMe. If we forward this once, forward it twice, forward it again, and forward it again, forward it again, now we can see that inside our Firefox, the site is in a second 100% loaded. right? We can also check the developer's console, but it's not necessary now. Actually, it's still loading. Until then, let's read what's next. Please note the instructions provided are specific to Firefox. If you are using different browser, you may need to find alternative methods of or use the attack TryHackMe attack box. Here are the steps to configure the burp suite proxy with FoxyProxy. Install FoxyProxy, basically what we saw. Note FoxyProxy already installed on attack box. Yes, it is. Access FoxyProxy options. We did that. Create the burp suite configuration. Add, and basically you follow the steps that we just saw. Right, we add the details for title and the IP that we saw with the port that we saw again. Save the configurations, activate the FoxyProxy by just clicking it. Enable the proxy from burp suite, exactly what we saw, and then test the proxy. Perfect, we did that. As you can see, the website is 100% has finished loading. Remember the following: when the proxy's configuration is active and the intercept is switched on in burp suite, your browser will hang whenever you make a request. Be cautious not to leave the intercept switch on unintentionally, as it can prevent your browser from making any requests. Right-clicking on a request in burp suite allows you to perform various actions such as forwarding, dropping, sending, or other tools, sending to other tools, or selecting options from the right-click menu. Take notes of these details as you begin using the burp suite proxy. Consider closing all the other tabs in the attack box browser before enabling interception, as you will receive some WebSocket requests instead of requests from the target virtual machine. Alrighty, answer the questions below. Click me to proceed to the next task, our best kind of question. So as you can see, the ease of FoxyProxy is awesome. And you can basically disable it, even though in burp suite we still have activated. We activate the proxy. If we go to Firefox and reload the page, the request will not be intercepted, right? It's very, very easy to use like this. Just enable, disable it from FoxyProxy, then just going to our settings and always having that sort of trouble. We don't need that, right? So that was the awesome room. See you in the next one. Take care.